The Lighthouse Cat. On a small island far away, there was an old lighthouse. It stood tall on a rocky hill, watching over the sea. The wind blew around it and waves crashed below. But inside the lighthouse lived someone special. A cat. Not just any cat. Her name was Marina, and she was no ordinary cat. She wore a tiny blue scarf and had a bell that sparkled like a star. Marina lived with a quiet man named Elliot, the lighthouse keeper. He was kind, with a white beard and gentle hands. Every day, he lit the great light at the top of the tower. And every night, Marina climbed to the top and sat beside it, watching the sea. But Marina had a secret. When the lighthouse light shone, far across the ocean, she could see things no one else could. Ships from other worlds. Clouds shaped like dragons. Stars that whispered songs. She called it the ocean between worlds. One night, something strange happened. The light at the top of the lighthouse started to flicker. Elliot tried to fix it, but it wouldn't stay on. "It's the storm," he said. "A big one was coming." Marina meowed and looked out to sea. Far in the distance, through the mist and rain, she saw a small boat. It was rocking hard in the waves. And then she saw something more. A boy. Alone. Holding a golden compass. He looked scared. Marina ran down the stairs faster than she had ever run. She leapt out the door and into the rain. Lightning flashed. Thunder rolled. But Marina wasn't afraid. She followed the glow of the golden compass through the storm. As she ran along the shore, something magical happened. The bell on her scarf began to shine. It rang once, twice, and the wind listened. The waves slowed, the rain became soft, and the path to the boy's boat lit up with glowing paw prints. The boy looked up. He saw a blue light moving across the rocks. "Follow me," Marina called in, her heart. The boy didn't hear words, but he understood. He steered the boat carefully, following the glowing prints. Back at the lighthouse, Elliot watched from the window. "Come on, little one," he whispered. Finally, the boy reached the shore. Marina ran to him and rubbed against his legs, her scarf still glowing. The boy smiled and held out his compass. "This led me to you," he said softly. Marina purred. She had seen many strange things in the ocean, but this boy felt like he had come from a dream. Elliot brought him inside, gave him dry clothes and hot soup. The boy's name was Leo. He had no family, but he carried the compass that once belonged to his grandfather, a sailor lost at sea. "I followed the light," Leo said. "I didn't know where I was going, just hoping." "You found the right place," Elliot said. From that night on, Leo stayed at the lighthouse. He helped Elliot with the light. He read stories to Marina at night, and sometimes when the sea was quiet, the compass glowed softly in his hand. And Marina, she still sat at the top of the lighthouse, watching the ocean. But now, Leo sat beside her. Together, they watched over the sea, waiting, watching, listening for the whisper of worlds between waves. And sometimes, just sometimes, they would see a ship made of starlight float across the horizon, and Marina's bell would ring, soft and clear, calling out to the magic beyond.